Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Bell Book and Candle Tarot. I hope you had a splendid long weekend and a glorious new moon in Virgo. Let's see what the energies say for you this week in love, money, friendships, personal fulfillment, and anything that may be on your mind, anything that you may be hoping for. Let's see this today's date. This will be for September the 3rd, 2024. For the next few days, and it also could include something that recently happened, uh, or something that you know you may have just gone through. It may resonate in that way. Holy Spirit, angels, gods, goddesses, please guide me in this reading. Let's start out with the Divine Feminine Oracle card. What do you have for my Sagittarius? Anything, Holy Spirit? Okay, thank you. Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance. I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. Let's see what we can follow that up with any fairy advice that might enhance this message or add to it in any way. Let's see. Holy Spirit for Sagittarius. Thank you. Giving and receiving. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale or give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. Turn this one off for you. Oops, too much me. Got a lot of energy. We'll see how all this ties together in a moment. Let's get some. Let me jump over here for it. Even though this is the new moon in Virgo, it's only fitting that we do a moonology card. Let's see, Holy Spirit. What do you have for my Sagittarius during this new moon in Virgo? The beautiful sign of Virgo. Virgo is my moon sign, so I have a special. Okay, two cards. Be proud of yourself. Last quarter moon in Taurus and full moon in Pisces, which is coming up. Forgive. I don't want to indulge in reading too much, but I am going to touch on it from the book just a little bit. So let's see what we have here. Moonology. Start off with last quarter moon in Taurus. Be proud of yourself. Do you really believe in you? No one is perfect, but you need to believe in yourself and what you have to offer. Be proud of yourself. They say it again. You came to this earth with a purpose to fulfill. Drawing this card suggests that there are a lot of unresolved self worth questions that need to be answered before you can start to create the life you know is waiting for you. Being real is the key here. Don't pretend for appearance's sake. You're more than allowed and encouraged to be your real self. And your manifestation with this card, I am a unique and beautiful soul. And let's see, full moon and Pisces coming up. Forgive. Be careful that you're not coming at your current situation with your mind made up. This card is a reminder that life is an unfolding mystery and you need to go with it. Instead of trying too hard to tick every box for your dreams to come true, fall into the dreams a little. It could well be that what's blocking your current manifestation is that you haven't forgiven yourself or someone else for something that happened in the past. To boost your manifesting powers, forgive yourself and anyone else who needs forgiveness. Your manifestation affirmation: I forgive everyone who needs it in my life. It is done. So maybe what I'm thinking here is for Lakshmi, you got the abundance card, the goddess of abundance. And then you also have the giving and receiving card. And I think what's really standing out more so to tie in with those cards is the forgiveness card, because you may need to forgive yourself for something or forgive someone else for, maybe you're carrying around a lot of resentment or thoughts about something that happened to your um, someone that may be, not maybe in your corner or who has had some dark energy that you noticed. Um, and if you're carrying that with you instead of letting it go, this person could still be bothering you or having bad intentions toward you. So it's not really saying, like, okay, forgive them. Let's have a tea party. Let's just let bygones be bygones. I don't consider that forgiveness. I, I think true forgiveness is when you just decide not to allow it to block your abundance, block your good life, block you feeling you. I'm sorry, block your ability to feel good about yourself, and instead just don't even give it another thought. Wish them well, live your life, and just proceed. Don't wish anything bad on anyone else, of course, but just don't allow it to rent space in your head and in your heart, so that you can make room for abundance, for things that you really do want. If you're busy thinking about them, then you really can't focus on the things that you do want. So I think that's how that would tie into these two cards. And that would be giving yourself something, the gift of freedom of that person or that experience. And you'll be receiving a lot in the meantime as well. The abundance, room for good things to come into your life. And be proud of yourself. I didn't give this card much attention, but basically at the end of the day, you will be very proud of yourself that you can do, because it's not easy. It's a monumental task to forgive. It's not just something that it's a development process. So, yeah, I think that that's pretty much what that is about. Let me see here. Get a card from the Soul Whispers Oracle. So for my Sagittarius, this deck likes to give a lot of cards. So I'm going to ask Holy Spirit for one, maybe two cards, please. Thank you. Okay, you have Born Witch. Born a natural witch. Magic is both your spiritual path and job, your spiritual path and job. Your success will come as a witch. Well, if you're a little bit, scary about this word witch, which I am not, but if you are shy, if it makes you feel like, oh, I'm not a witch, I'm not a born witch, what this really could mean is witches are good at alchemizing. So you could turn a negative experience into a positive experience for you. Turn how someone treated you and that you don't like, turn it into something that makes you know you will never treat someone that way. Um, Turn that space that you keep in your heart and your mind for them and for that resentment into all the hopes and dreams and things that you want in life to focus on. So that's what witches do best is they turn negatives into positives. So I do believe that that is the message from spirit for you. Now let's tie this up with some tarot cards. Holy Spirit, any messages for Sagittarius? Oh, you got the lovers right away. Anything else? And Eight of Cups. One more, Holy Spirit. Thank you. And you got in reverse Ten of Wands. Okay, let me turn this around for you properly. You got the lovers. You got the Eight of Cups. And then you got the Ten of Wands reversed. Okay. For this situation, I do believe that Spirit is saying that you have successfully walked away or you are currently walking away from maybe a situation that felt like the perfect match for you. It doesn't even have to be romantic. It can be, we have soulmate connections that are actually our children, our parents, our best friends, someone that comes into our life and we don't really consider them a soulmate because it's not a romantic connection. However, these people were sent to you for you to learn powerful lessons. So maybe you have to walk away from that very important person that meant so much to you. Or maybe if not completely walking away, in some way you parted ways, you decided to put up boundaries, you decided that things will never and can never be like it was. And in doing so, you have the Ten of Wands in reverse, which is a heavy load. You see how he's carrying so many, let me turn it temporarily around. He's carrying all these boxes up the steps. They are heavy. He cannot wait to put them down. It's a burden, and that's in your past. It's reversed. So once you do this, if you haven't done it yet, then you will feel like you can put those burdens down. If you have already done this, you may feel lighter already, like, oh, that's a relief, because carrying around this heavy toxic relationship was too much for me. Or perhaps carrying around the resentment and not forgiving this person, letting it go, not saying everything they did was right because we know that it wasn't if it hurt you. That's a done deal. There's no discussion about that. That's done. They were not, it wasn't correct. You put your boundaries up. You're not going to allow it anymore. However, now it's time for you to walk away and on to better and brighter things. And some cards, and I like those cards with the Eight of Cups better, you see that they're walking away to the sun, to better days. Here, you don't have that depicted in this image. However, that is what the whole point is. You're walking away and leaving things behind you that don't serve you, on to things that do, that a better sunnier day, so much more. And then actually you see he's going to let those boxes down. What's he headed toward? Light. Once you have been carrying all that, you decide to put it down. That's just an image, or sorry, turn around for you to show you that there's light there at the end of that long journey. So I definitely see how what this means for you this week, Sag, and I do. I think that it might feel like, oh man, forgiveness. The focus is on someone who may have hurt me, or I have to let go someone that I don't want to let go of. Wherever stage you are with this, it's all part of life. We all have to go through it. It's better to recognize a situation or relationship that's hurting you and deal with it accordingly than to let it press on and keep creating misery or blocking your blessings. So, and then don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on the past and how it hurt you. Just look forward to that next project, that next adventure, that next relationship you're going to have, that next friendship, or anything in life to look forward to. And it's actually exciting when you look at it that way. You know, moving on is very exciting because you don't know what's coming next, but you know that you're more prepared for a better experience. You know what you're not going to put up with, and you know what you will welcome. And it's going to come to you. Once you draw those boundaries and you have higher expectations, it's going to come. So, with that, my lovelies, thank you for being here. And I do hope that you have a good week and that you do find your new experiences sooner rather than later. Bye for now.